Kaboom! Welcome to the third installment of Mr. Conscience of Dancehall, Mr. Critique of Dancehall. Yeah? And this is the most dramatic and the most, what you call it, mind-changing episode because one thing, the name Catface no longer exists. Yeah? It's now Lionface officially. Lionface. You know what I mean? And the reason for that is because of a few things. Yeah, there's a few people out there who is associating Catface with this derivative act or this kind of act that I don't really indulge in. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that on this because you know what I mean. Dancehall people need to grow up. But anyhow, the Catface is gone. You know what I mean. And second reason why it's gone is because I look deep in myself. You know what I mean. And I'm saying like this, you know, what dancehall represent is 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 like basically conscientiousness, morality, you know what I mean, love, you know what I mean, encouragement and motivation for ghetto youths and poor people again across all genres and borders of the world. That's what dancehall really is. You know what I mean? Dancehall sees what's happening to poor people and put it in music and art form and you know and tell it and give poor people a voice. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, some dancehall people, well, in every little thing you have some people who kind of stray from the point. But the main focus of dancehall really is exactly what I'm telling you. It's a vehicle for encouragement and a vehicle and a way for poor or less fortunate people to to um to 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 look within themselves and to motivate themselves. You know what I mean? So, and in that way, dancehall artists play a major role, as well as people like me who try to commentate on what's going on within dancehall and all that, because the culture and the whole thing. I mean, dancehall within itself, it's a whole different world. You know what I mean? So my point is really that, you know what I mean, the name change is to basically to get everybody together, because I don't want people, although you'll always have detractors, you're never gonna get rid of them, yeah, but I don't want people to associate the name with some some form of act, some lewd act that really dancehall don't embrace or don't encourage. So hence all of that make the name change from Catface to Lionface. You know what I mean? So everybody now it's Lionface. Big up. And you know what I mean? I'm doing this, just want everybody to know that I'm doing this for entertainment, you know what I mean? And so that people can have a discussion and can see all sides of everything, you know what I mean? And I'll do my endeavor best to make sure that's happening. That's why you hear me say I'm the conscience of dancehall and the critique, because I will basically be here to look at things from every angle and, you know, try to make everybody know exactly what's happening, you know what I mean? But most of all for entertainment value. Hence lion face and the mask and everything. So, you know what I mean? That's what it is, and I'm everybody from now on it's lion face, you know what I mean? So that's number one thing, the big dramatic thing and all that. It's now lion face, yeah? Kaboom. Second thing on the thing now, on a more serious note, on a more somber note, Mavado friend who got shot by the police the other day passed away yesterday. I think yesterday afternoon and all that. Yeah. Condolences to his family and, you know, and the friends, and me say the whole Alliance family, because, you know, apparently he was a close friend of Mavado's and all that. So condolences, but one of my main issue with all this is that the way in which the youth died. I mean, to die at the hands of people or police officers who is supposed to be protecting citizens' rights and all that, and protecting and serving citizens. You know what I mean? For a policeman to really pull him gun in a club to an unarmed man, or somebody who might have pushed him, or there might have been a misunderstanding, for him to pull his gun and just shoot in a club. I mean, that policeman should not be within the Jamaica police force. You know what I mean? People like that should not be in the Jamaica police force, because obviously they don't understand what their role is. You know what I mean? Or what are obviously does not understand that it is the citizens who pay taxes so that they can be paid, so that they can have a job. You know what I mean? And for me, there is no excuse on this earth that this person could give for, because when you check it, if when you enter a club somebody search you, make sure that you don't have any weapons or anything that can cause harm within the club. Once you go in, you go to another point and there's a second set of police checking armband, and for whatever reason, must be an argument or whatever, or whatever person might push you. I mean, as a policeman, you're supposed to lead by example. You're supposed to show them how the law works. If this guy had pushed you or anything, may I put it the worst scenario, they push you and or box you or whatever it is, yeah? For a policeman, you should lead by example. Show them how the law works. You know what I mean? Make the law due course take place. You know what I mean? Go report the matter to the station and get them arrested. Then take them to court and deal with them that way. You know what I mean? But to pull your gun like a vigilante, like a whole thug, like you have no respect for the lives of thousands of people. Because I mean, you could have missed this guy and shoot even anybody else. I mean, it's unheard of. I mean, this is just not acceptable. You know what I mean? And as for me, for the dancehall people, dancehall artists, dancehall fans, you need to come together now. You know what I mean? You need to do a petition, man. Petition the government, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, to look into this case. You know what I mean? And to look into police behavior. Because this kind of behavior is what is making Jamaica have a bad reputation overseas, a bad reputation for people who want to come and invest in Jamaica. And you know what I mean, we need to cut it out. I mean, we need to start as citizens and as dancehall artists who claim to be people who are for the poor and all that, need to come together now and really, really take a stand about these kinds of behaviors. I mean, they're taking it from the streets now into the clubs, it's affecting music and everything now. So, you know what I mean, we need to take a stand. And this is all I'm going to talk about in this episode now. You know what I mean? And I'm welcoming anybody to join in this discussion. And if you have any ideas how Jamaican people can take a stand on this kind of behavior from police officers who are supposed to be protecting citizens, please don't be afraid to come to my YouTube page and leave your comments. You know what I mean? And wherever you see this video, please comment and discuss this issue, because it's a serious issue, because if we don't take a stand from now on, you know what I mean, it's only gonna get worse. So, you know what I mean, I'm ending on this on a solemn note. I'm really condolences to this guy's family, and I hope that mavado and the whole alliance people really support them in their time of grief and all this kind of thing. You know what I mean? And definitely, I really, it's a really, really sad story. But anyhow, as I said, everybody need to come together on this. You know what I mean? And this is Lion Face. You know what I mean? Signing out on a serious matter, and I'm hoping that the dancehall world will join Lion Face and discuss this and and try to come up with something in order to take a stand against police officers who should not behave the way they are behaving. You know what I mean? Not all police are bad police officers, let me just say that, yeah? But the ones that are bad, we need to take a stand right now. You know what I mean? So this is Lionface signing out. Kaboom! I'm out.